BQuanchi here. Welcome back to the channel. Doing another Let's Play style upload. Playing an indie game demo for Toxic Crusaders. So let's get this kind of going. Before I get started, I always like to say the best way to support me and the channel is to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow on X or Twitter. On Twitch where I do live stream games. But this is going to be a shorter upload doing the demo. I actually heard about this game from a tweet from the Angry Video Game Nerd who covered some of the really old games. But let me get started and I'll kind of talk about Toxic Crusaders. I feel like this game is very stylized, kind of like the beat 'em ups from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, especially like the Shredder's Revenge that came out recently. I believe this game is planned to come out in 2024, so next year. I looked at demo, only has 4 characters. You have Toxie, the Toxic Crusader. I haven't watched too much of the show. I forget what this guy's name is. Junkyard. I forget what his girlfriend is, but it looks like they have his mom, Toxie's mom, and I forget the guy with the nose or the twin conjoined guys. But I'm going to be my favorite. I'm going to be Junkyard. So, it seems like they have a good variety of characters and all that.
Gee, fellas, Dr. Killama finally pulled out all the stops. Seeing as no one else is available, this looks like a job for the Toxic Crusaders.
Okay. Okay, so you got that kind of special move that affects your health. I really like the music too. It's like, this is giving me like really old school vibes. Okay. Okay, you you can run. Okay, this is a girl. People running. Okay. Yep, it plays pretty good, like a beat 'em up. Very kind of like old school, but oh. Let me see if I do my special. Let me see, is there okay. Special move, attack. Okay, you can throw, pick up, jump. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's kind of cool to have different controls like that. Oh, and there's a Brad mode. Okay, that'd be good to note. But kind of the history with this franchise, like Toxic Crusaders, and others covered it as well, so I'm probably not going to butcher summarizing it up, but it's based off a movie called The Toxic Avenger, which Toxie, the main character of this game, they call him Toxie now, is like from someone like a nerdy kid that's bullied and falls into toxic waste. How about the movie series? I think there's 3 or 4 of them. You can always correct me. But they are very, very, very adult. Oh, I can pick that up. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Gotta look out for food. Okay, you gotta pay attention to what I can throw. Okay, I can throw. That's kind of fun. But yeah, the movie series, The Toxic Avengers, are very adult, very like R-rated. But the original cartoon show of the Toxic Crusaders was like a way to kind of cash in on a different audience, like for kids. Oop, put in a car. So you know, like I know it was early '90s. I think the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles definitely came out before then. But you know, you had all those shows with action figures and stuff like that, where it'd be like Street Sharks or Biker Mice from Mars. So they kind of like did that. Oh, I gotta pay attention. Damn Leroy. Oh, heck. Oh, so it's basically, it's a very kids show. So it's like a huge contrast between. Okay. Oh, radioactive. Okay, I get it. But yeah, so very kids like Saturday morning cartoon show. I think it ran for 2 seasons. A lot of the characters are original, like Junkyard. It's been a good while since I've seen a Toxic Avenger movie, but it's definitely, you know, not for kids. But they had like merchandising, like old video games and Oh, okay, I guess he has an army background because I did see some. You can find some episodes on YouTube of the original Toxic Crusaders, and yeah, it definitely has those vibes. I think it's. I had like other cartoons like Captain Planet, like a lot of those older cartoons. Like I think it was like a law or something, or maybe not extreme, but basically programming for kids need to have some educational value and stuff like that. So a lot of it was like environmentalism, like don't pollute, don't do this. So kind of teach your kids morals and values and stuff like that. So I think that was a running theme with the Toxic Crusaders show, the original run. And I think just because it's like toxic waste and stuff like that, it really leaned into like the environment and stuff like that too. But I haven't seen too much of it besides just watching clips. It's actually funny. I love Junkyard. I saw a clip on Twitter, which is now X, but anyways, they had a clip of Junkyard meeting Toxie's mom for the first time, and I just love the animation. It's definitely that old school 90s, like Ninja Turtles, Captain Planet, stuff like that. Like, what is this cartoon? And I think just the algorithm kind of fed me more. I saw, I'm not sure if the Angry Video Game Nerd is involved with the production of this game, maybe producing, or I don't know, or maybe just being aware of it just because he covered this franchise and series in the past. But yeah, that's how I heard about that and very excited. Okay, I gotta do the dash attack. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'd like that. I'm not sure how many lives I have. I'm not sure if the game's being generous. At least maybe with the demo. I'll kind of remember I can grab guys too. Let me see. So I don't know too much about the show. This game definitely has its own style to it. But also being true to the show at the same time. Oh, can I do anything with toxic waste? Oh, that does fill up your meter. Okay, there we go.
Hey, where'd everybody go?
I have really good voice acting. I doubt it's the original cast, but it's...
Oh, wow, dinner time.
No, yeah, Junkyard definitely sounds different, so it's definitely not the same voice cast, but I think the developers or whatever, the team... Again, this looks really amazing so far, but definitely take their own liberations and take on the style. I think a lot of character designs actually are pretty true to the original run of the cartoon. I think, they also did comics too, that's right, they did comics. So they would try to build more with the Toxic Avenger, Toxic Crusader stuff. But I can tell just by Junkyard's design, it changed a lot. But I really love both. Like, I honestly can't decide which ones I love better, the original or this design of Junkyard. Because they put that little logo on his hat, he seems a little bit more, almost kind of like a goofier cartoon. But then again, it's like comparing decades old animation art and trends and stuff like that at the time. But I recommend checking out the cartoon as well. It is very, again, for kids. Although it's one of the things like adults like the original Ninja Turtles that ran as well, or even like Captain Planet and stuff like that. So Street Sharks, all these can run together. So you don't have to like, oh, it's not for adults. It's not something I would enjoy, but it's really cool. I really like the animation. It's kind of like a product of its time. That trend when you think of those early Saturday morning cartoons or whatever. Oh, they're funny. They kind of play into like doing a bunch of one-liners and stuff like that, which is a big thing with the 90s cartoon, like one-liners and stuff like that. Even though it's a different style, like the old Disney cartoons, like Darkwing Duck or Bonkers and stuff like that. So I think I'm just like looking forward to this game a lot, just because of the it's like really celebrating these cartoons and franchises from back in the day. Even a lot of them kind of came from comics. I think Ninja Turtles was more of a comic first and then a show later. I feel like some of the guys are getting a little bit tougher. But, Oh, let me turn to rad mode. I think maybe this is boost your attack. Oh. But yeah, I really like them. It's like, again, really reminiscences of this beat 'em up games. I actually haven't played Shredder's Revenge yet as of recording this, so I'm not sure how these two compare. This is really fun. Again, I just love the characters in the franchises too. Yep. Even though it's like one of the things I haven't really dove into like hugely, I have like put on the background noise, and it's one of those things that it's kind of hard to watch the show. I've seen channels on YouTube that have like the episodes kind of like divided up or all that. So I'm not sure how much of a legit way to watch the series besides what you can maybe find on YouTube. Let me check the moves. Okay, that's a back attack. Oh, okay, jumping jab. Okay, it seems like the move list is a little simple. All that, but it's a guy with a fire gun. He's been getting me a lot too. I would like to see like a little bit more depth, like leveling up, increasing stats, unlocking move sets and stuff like that. But again, this is a demo. It's not the final product. Oh, BG Whip, Bad Girl Whip. I don't know. I'm kind of like gushing about the series in this game, so I'm probably like really messing up in terms of my gameplay. Okay, so when he puts down attack when I'm jumping, that's when he does that spin. Okay, cool. Oh, that spin, pretty cool. It almost looks like he's playing dead when I'm knocked down and getting back up. That's funny. I might want to play a little bit more, but I'm not sure how much of this demo we have. It's a pretty good length demo. I just fucking love that little animation. It almost makes you want to get knocked down. See, look, he's like playing dead. Looks up. Okay, maybe not playing dead, but that's what it reminds me, because he's just like a dog-like character. Again, I'm being very careless with my gameplay, so. But also, like, it's one thing I like about the show, from what I've seen, the Toxic Crusaders, is that they've introduced the characters over time, so it's not like you have the whole cast, you have that kind of build-up, all them meeting together, joining the Toxic Crusaders. And with Junkyard, it basically was a homeless guy who was like hiding out at a junkyard to escape the rain, and he went to this doghouse with another dog, and there was like some toxic waste. That's usually the case. So he's basically a fusion between a homeless guy and a junkyard dog. But I love like how he kind of plays the trope that he's like a dog person, so they kind of like have the big jokes about it too. And
Let that be a lesson to you. Honestly, manners these days.
After them, fellas. We still need to split the check.
it's like they're making jokes about how they're in the restaurant. That's pretty funny, and that's the show too. It's very doing puns. They even have like meta jokes too, in a sense. Like it's like at a time, so it's not like too meta, but it's like, oh, play some dramatic music, or the producers of the show. Like there's times where they kind of acknowledge that it's a show. Get these trash cans. Okay, I gotta get the food. You know, again, I think the demo is being very generous in terms of difficulty, and I think it's giving me infinite lives. I'm not sure if the game's gonna be like that.
I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Now who rhymes with get out of here?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was a big joke that Toxie's girlfriend always sang so much, even though it got a little annoying, but that was like her gimmick too, that she'll play an accordion. When we've been watching, I could have sworn it was Tara Strong who did the voice of her, but I believe it's someone different. Take that. Another BG whip. Bad girl whip. I don't know what. Is that okay? That little barrel kind of stuck in the air for a little bit. Okay, let me do. Okay, maybe I should do the special a little bit more too. But then again, that kind of sacrificed itself. Okay. Oof. That does that thing like when you respawn, and I died a lot of times already, but when you kind of respawn, all the enemies kind of fall away. Kind of reminds me of Streets of Rage 2. What if this game's... I know it has 4 players. I think it might do online play just like Shredder's Revenge. And I'm not too familiar with that game, but I've seen a lot of people play it. I've seen a lot of people love and talk about it online. Okay, let me do another special. I like the little goofy sound effects too with the when I'm doing that little dash attack. Let me get this car. Oh, is that Junkyard's house? Are we in the dump? The Toxic Crusaders hideout? Because I think that's the thing that he lives at the dump. Oh, let me... Oh, yeah, this is so much fun. What if I'm not sure if they change up the difficulty when you have multiplayer. I think I can see them doing that where they increase the life of the enemies if there's more people or not. Okay, let me... Oh, there's some chicken I can grab. I'm not painting too much of the name. Is it all the name Frank of that character sprite? Okay. I wonder if there's going to be a boss fight. Oh, yeah, that's Dr. Killmoff. I love that name too, but I feel like they really changed his design as well based on how it was on the show. I think it was a little bit more human-like. And you make him... I'm not sure if... Is he an alien? I forget his lore. But I think comparing Killmoff to the show to this game, I really like the game's design a lot more. He, I believe, kind of looks the same. So I like that balance where it's very true to the series, but also they had to take, you know, make it into own style and update stuff, whether it just be this or that. Okay, and I'm kind of like butchering some of the... Oh, Pluto. Okay, this was from the TV show too. I remember Pluto. So I'm guessing this game's gonna rely a lot on the show and lore, so we're gonna see a lot of familiar faces. So if you're familiar with the show, but I think the show wasn't as popular in comparison, like when you say like the Ninja Turtles and maybe like Captain Planet and all that. So I'm sure it's gonna introduce a lot. I wonder if they're gonna even try to bring that back. I'm not sure behind the scenes, like is that bad or okay? Trying to think the pollution he spits out, but seems like it's working out. Oh, I'm back. Oh, that even works on the bosses too. I guess because he looks so big, it looks a little intimidating. I don't know, like if the people involved with the show are involved with the game as well, or just people who are fans of the comic and the TV show. Because I can see how this can I would say, honestly, I know you hear so much about reboots these days, but I think the Toxic Crusader series could definitely use a reboot. Or at least kind of like rebroadcast it, or maybe on streaming, like someone picks it up. So I think it's also this accessibility of watching the original cartoon show. But also let me know in the comments below if you're familiar with this franchise, if you've never heard of it, or if you've been a longtime fan of even like the Toxic Avenger, the classic old movies that this whole series is based off of. Oh. Okay, got Paluto. Oh, look at him explode. Get wrecked.
Take that, you overgrown oil spill! Yeah, take a hike, kill him off. The only thing slick around here is the beatdown we just dished out.
Excellent work, Toxic Crusaders, and excellent wordplay.
See, like I like this jokes, like they even point out like they're doing wordplay, like that slight meta humor.
Size and strength.
Wow, so it seems like they have a lot of done already with this game, so I'm impressed with the demo. I think that's going to be the end of it. I'm not quite sure. I expect a stage 1, but let's see. As it's loading. Okay, we got a little cutscene. Oh, I kind of like this comic book style.
What was that?
Nothing, boss. Say, isn't that Zazosta calling?
Keep it up, coming, you idiot! What's this I'm hearing about Paluto getting blown up? He's got an incipient oil leak.
Okay, I don't remember. Again, I didn't watch the show too much, but I didn't remember Killmoff like responding to somebody.
If our master plan comes to fruition, they just might.
No thanks to you, Killmoff.
This character doesn't look too familiar, but again, it's one of the things I talked about with accessibility of watching a show. It's kind of hard to like watch all that, and it's one of those things too. I'm sure the comics might cover more in terms of story-wise and plot.
Hey, he's getting away! And before we could bring him to justice for all his evil schemes and stuff.
Don't sweat it, No Zone. Looks like
Okay, No Zone.
Tromaville Health Club.
Tromaville, that's what it's called, like the Tromaville universe and stuff like that, or
You leave my glute out of this.
Good thinking, Fender. A healthy planet starts with a healthy body, as I always say. Come on,
like I love that, like it's not too
shape-up time.
wholesome, but it's definitely kind of like that safe humor. Okay, yeah, so that's the end of the demo. You can wishlist on Steam. I'll put the link in the description of the video. I like to do that for a lot of these indie game demos. But one thing I want to do real quick, just because I'm not sure her name, but Toxie's girlfriend, she's just kind of like a side character in the show, so she doesn't get involved in like saving the day. So I just kind of want to see her moveset just to add a little padding to this upload.
Gee, fellas, Dr. Killama finally pulled out all the stops. Seeing as no one
Yvonne, okay, that's her name.
This looks like a job for the Toxic
Okay, she used her accordion. Okay, let's get guys involved. So, kind of interesting because I don't believe she's mutated in any way, like all the other characters in the show. So she's pretty much like a normal person. Oh yeah, like that accordion. Okay, I'm gonna get more guys to see what her special is. I know. I think was it in Toxic Avenger? Again, I gotta revisit a lot of stuff. But look at her; she could just pull up a fire hydrant just like that, and she's not even a mutant, a toxic, whatever. But I think the Toxie, I don't know what. Again, it's been a long time, but I think he's a janitor, and that's why like you see him always with a mop. I think his mop gets affected by the radiation as well. Oh, but I just know they did give her the rad meter too, so they treat her just like any other characters. I kind of want to be Toxie's mom just to see how she plays, but let's see what her special is. Okay, she does a little singing sound wave.
Junkyard, let's not be harsh. Let's Somerville Civic Association put a lot of care into their nice
Okay,
drives.
but I think that's gonna do it for this upload. So, thanks for, oh wait, I want to see her pick up this card. Oh my god, this is kind of hilarious to see. Boom! Look at it just like skip around. Yeah, but yeah, definitely looking forward to this game. But in the meantime, I can always get revisit. Well, actually, visit for the first time the Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. But I was pleasantly surprised that this game has a demo already, because I was sometimes when you like look through your wish list and check stuff, but that will do it. So let me go ahead and return to title and sign off. Again, the best way to support me in the channel: like, comment, subscribe, all that. Check out this game, wish list it, check out the demo for yourself while it's up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.